You must be delighted that Ibrahim Kaddour Sharif is back in jail because David Lammy blamed you for his release.
Yes, it's complete nonsense. They blame everybody else except themselves. They are in charge right now. If someone was released last week by accident, it's their fault. It's not the fault of the people who were there 2 years ago. And right now, what I actually want to see is this man deported. We're spending too much money keeping foreign prisoners in our jails. Our party's policy now is just deport all foreign criminals. No ifs, no buts.
It's great that he's back behind bars, but there have been two simply wander out in this past week from Wandsworth, and the numbers have doubled in the last year. Have you got any confidence that our streets are safe because of this Labour government?
No, I don't. There's clearly something going wrong at Wandsworth Prison. But let's remember that these people have been accidentally released after David Lammy said he had instructed everybody, got a grip, carried out a review, all sorts of things because of the sex offender who caused all those problems in Epping not that long ago. So they don't know how to fix anything. They are out of their depth, they're floundering, and that is why I am not confident that the streets are safe. Because I can look at all of the Labour cabinet, and it's all of them, it's not just Lammy, it's all of them. They don't know what they're doing, they haven't got an agenda, they are making a mess, they need to get a grip.
Big Tech has turned your phone into a surveillance device, harvesting your data, tracking your location, and selling your information to corporations. Unplugged built the UpPhone to fight back. It's the only smartphone with hardware-level privacy protection, completely blocking data harvesting at the source. It features a physical kill switch that cuts power instantly when you want to go dark, giving you control Big Tech took away. Unplugged puts privacy and sovereignty first. The UpPhone is built to British standards, designed to keep your data in your hands with independent servers, its own app center, and no corporate gatekeepers. You can access what you choose. No censorship, no app bans, just freedom. Everyone else is playing by Big Tech's rules. Unplugged rewrote them. The UpPhone runs on an operating system with 0 backdoors and a firewall that blocks thousands of tracking attempts every single day. The UpPhone includes a host of unique security features. The device can be set to have its memory wiped regularly, and if someone demands your PIN code, well, you can give them a false PIN that will wipe the device. It's called Emergency Reset. Privacy isn't a feature with Unplugged, it is the foundation. To get yours today, click the link in the description now.
Kemi Badenoch, I'd like to get your opinion, if I could, on an alarming opinion poll that's been released today, claiming that 84% of the British public believe that the country is more divided now than it ever has been before. What's your take on that?
I think it is, an unbelievably sad state of affairs, and all of us, politicians in particular, need to do something about it. I mean, I'm here right now just outside the Imperial War Museum, just doing some research around Remembrance Day. Those are the sorts of things which I feel that we're forgetting as a country. I've met veterans now at VE Day, VJ Day, who are telling me that they think people are forgetting what they fought for. I think there was even a clip today of a veteran saying that the country isn't any freer than what they were fighting for back then. We've got a huge job to do. We've got to bring the country together, and right now I believe the Conservative Party is the best party to do that. I know we've made mistakes before, but this is something I really care about and which I'm working towards.
Kemi Badenoch, the report's authors, as you'd imagine, they blame Brexit. They blame the culture wars. They probably blame GB News if they could. They blame anybody, actually, but the truth, perhaps the truth is something else. It might be open borders. It might be a media and a political class that call anybody who disagrees racist. Would you actually say the problem has just been liberalism?
What I would say is that it is completely stupid to blame Brexit or to blame GB News. These problems have been seeded a long time ago, and it's not just happening here, so it can't be Brexit. The US is having similar problems. They didn't have Brexit. France is having similar problems. What we are seeing is that as time goes by and the previous generations who understood what was fought for and lost are disappearing, we are getting complacency. A lot of people don't understand what it took to get this country wealthy, what it took to get it working. working. I want us to get Britain working again. You know, that's why I keep talking about welfare. 6 million people out of work, 5,000 new people each day signing on for health and sickness benefits. That's more than twice what it was last year. This is completely crazy. We're not getting richer as a country. It's making a lot of people frustrated. And when they're frustrated, they look for anything to blame. There is a problem, as you said, with immigration. It was too high under the last Conservative government. We took our eye off the ball, wasn't deliberate. I'm fixing that now. We've got much tougher policies. We're leaving the ECHR. We've got a borders plan that is tougher and more coherent than anything that any other party is doing. We're doing the real work to win back people's trust because, my God, somebody's got to do it. Otherwise, those numbers will go from 84% to 100%. We'll be in real trouble then.
Kemi Badenoch, I want to very quickly ask you, if I could, about the situation with Martine Croxall, of course, the BBC presenter who rolled her eyes when she was compelled to use the phrase pregnant people. She said, well, women, that's a common sense opinion. And yet the BBC have chastised her for that. Earlier this week, you said the heads need to roll at the BBC. What do you make of this latest farce?
Yeah. The heads have not rolled, and I think it's time that they start rolling. It's completely stupid to reprimand Maxine for saying what is common, not just common sense, but the truth. It's biological fact. There is quite clearly a small cabal of activists at the BBC who are holding sway over everybody else. And if the Director General cannot get a grip, look after his staff, and deal with the people causing the problems, then yes, he should go. If he can't solve it, then they should get somebody who can.
Kemi Badenoch, leader of the Conservative Party.
And let's remember, this is not the first time. I was just going to say one thing. This is not the first issue that the BBC has had. Remember the Panorama documentary with the fake news which they were creating? This is part of a long-running trend. They had the same thing with the Israel-Gaza documentary that they did. That's why I think this is a very serious issue. It's not a small matter. We need to take it seriously.
Kemi Badenoch, thank you very much for your time today. I truly appreciate it. Thank you very much indeed for joining us on GB News. Now, in response to the news of Brahim Kador Sharif's rearrest, the Deputy Prime Minister, that man David Lammy, he said this: "We inherited a prison system in crisis, and I'm appalled at the rate of releases in error this is causing. I'm determined to grip this problem, and that is why I have ordered new tough release checks, commissioned an independent investigation into systemic failures, and begun overhauling archaic paper-based systems still used in some prisons."
Become a friend of GB News for free, a brand new way to be part of our community.
As a friend of GB News, you'll access in-depth opinion, analysis, documentaries and behind-the-scenes videos.
Have your voice heard on your say. Take part in You Decide polls. Watch GB News anywhere, anytime, live or on catch-up. Become a friend of GB News today for free.
And be part of Britain's most passionate community.
Go to gbnews.com/friend today.